wiped away. He's got a clear path for the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Now here's Parker. There's the screen. Out to the wing. Duncan with it. Now defended by Verjao. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 11 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half part. Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Parker kicks to Duncan. Duncan left side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verjao's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Here's Parker following the score by Cleveland. Just 4 to shoot. Green, no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Leonard attacking. And it's Green missing.
Pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss. You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
The Spurs have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Duncan, no good on the free throw.
The Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. Coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
LeBron outside. Goes back up. And he gets the jumper to drop. James has got 10 points.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. And with LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Parker with the steal. Parker right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And you know, for the Wizards, it's a game they'd really like to have. Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Leonard attacking, and Thompson sends it back. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. LeBron James second. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
Those are some tremendous athletes, as we're used to seeing at that spot on the floor. You know, they can pretty much all give phenomenal individual performances on any given night.
And most nights, that's exactly what they do. Every team wants and needs scoring from the small forward position. All of the players on that list provide it.
Varejao setting the pick for Waiters. LeBron dishes to Varejao. Back to LeBron. Leonard with the steal. Green passes to Splitter. James against Parker. Passes it to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
James outside. Thompson in the corner. From 11 feet away, and that one's good. Thompson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. An incredible run. Thanks, Doris. Here's Parker. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Parker outside. Five on the clock. Nobody near Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
They sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets under a lot of guys' skin.
Cherry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Leonard attacking. He feeds it to Parker. Parker left side. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assist.
Spurs trail by 6. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green kicks to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Missed inside. From half court, cannot hit. And the first half is now in the books. Cleveland ahead, leading by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Irving and Waiters, the guards. Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Now here's Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games. Not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
And the Spurs have done an amazing job, Clark, over the years surrounding Duncan with the right kind of talent.
And Tim Duncan has done a great job leading and making adjustments in his own game. They're a team with great scouting and development of their players. You talk to players who've been there. That's one of the things they rave about, Kevin, is they get the attention for their individual development. And all of their players were not lottery picks. Most of them were mid, late, first-round picks, some second-round guys, and it's just another example of doing it the right way at the highest level.
The free throw is good from Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Verja with a screen on Leonard. It's LeBron with the drive. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Stolen by Thompson. Now Irving. There's the feed to Verja. And Waiters kicks to Verja. He dishes it to James. Clock at 6. Pass to Waiters. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Parker outside. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. Verja dishes to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And Waiters kicks to James. Empty that time from Leonard.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Parker against Irving. And Parker, here we go, drops in the layup for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Cleveland lead.
That's his brand of basketball, and he plays it as well as anyone. And as we get into crunch time, they need him at his best.
Irving passes to Verja. Kicks to LeBron. Back to Verja. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Spurs. Parker outside. Dishes it to Leonard. Lets it fly. That one rolling around and runs out. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Waiters. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Green gets it to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan.